And we are live. Dubs in the chat, dubs in the chat. On time stream, on time, on time. Let's go. Microphone. Headphones, left, right, headphones. This episode of the Philly Phil Twitch show is brought to you by Dawn. All right, let's start the show. Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo hoo. Modern Women Getting Ghosted, Part 4. A word from our sponsors. If you ain't cleaning with Dawn, you ain't cleaning. Don't invite me to the cookout. Your dishes ain't washed with Dawn. Dirty A dishes. Matter of fact, invite me over. If you invite me to the cookout, invite me over before you start cooking, so I can wash the dishes with Dawn. I seen your dirty house. I seen your dirty ass set house.
I've been ghosted.
That's how he used to cuss back in the day.
Wait, what? He really liked me and now he's ghosting me?
What to do when you get ghosted.
So I've been ghosted. Are we still ghosting? I'm so sick of this.
What to do? Okay, so that was her thing. What to do when you get ghosted? What you do when you get ghosted? Move on.
You will be getting ghosted. You will be getting love bombed. The last 2 times I've decided that I've got to date somebody, they just disappeared. The concept of ghosting is so strange to me. Since living here,
They weren't interested in you. Move on.
you're scared about ghosted 3 times. What in the actual world? This hurts my feelings and hurts my ego. I didn't really want to tell the story about how I got brutally ghosted.
When you experience
Brutally ghosted.
and when you risk letting your guard down by asking them all the things and getting the answers from them that make you feel safe. And you establish this deep rooted connection that feels so much different than anything else has felt. And you start to truly believe that this person is in your life for a reason. And they are so emotionally intelligent. And you connect on such a deep level. And then
All right, nobody cares. She's saying all that. She was chasing the Chad. She saw a Chad. She saw a Chad in the wild. He was so emotional, intelligent. Debo smile. Debo smile. Chad in the wild. He was emotional, intelligent. He was fit and financially stable and all that. And she thought she could lock him down. Now she's crying in her car because she couldn't pull Chad.
And then you see so many things about them that are what you have been looking for in other people, the ability to communicate. The ability to
the ability to communicate. I'm sure there's every human on this earth has the ability to communicate. That's a pretty low barrier of entry, low point of entry. If it's just communication, there's 30 ninjas she walked past on the street that communicate.
solve. The ability to ask you for help and you to ask them.
The ability to ask you for help. Oh, so he's not Chad. He's still vulnerable. He still needs help with things. He's not the independent Chad that can do it all. He's still, oh, can you help me with this? He's a damsel in distress. Oh, he's a Chad and a damsel in distress. Oh, can you help me with this problem that a man can't figure out? What help would you be?
Yes, ma'am, but you didn't see the most important ability, the ability to lie.
All of those healthy signs of a relationship are present. All of those things that you work towards, all of those milestones that you think, oh, this is what it's supposed to be. How do you go from that to never hearing from them again? Out of nowhere. In a nutshell,
So he probably found a woman. He was talking to you and something better came up, I would think. He was talking to his girlfriend and he found his wife.
been really good. You know, I miss him. I miss the connection
Don't let your girlfriend prevent you from finding your wife.
that I had with him. I miss the friendship that I had with him. But my life is not lacking for beautiful friendships, so I'm still fulfilled in that way. And I am lonely, and that comes and goes, just like it does for everybody. But I truly desire a man who not only wants to care for me, but is capable of caring for me in the way that I deserve to be cared for.
Another woman talking about what she deserves from a man. Okay?
She deserves
Can we talk
what
about
she
dating
got.
in 2025? Because it's just literally a minefield of headfuck and I'm sorry, what? Like, convince me otherwise. All of my girlfriends are the same. They're all hot, smart, intelligent, funny women. And it's just the same. Now they're going to pen pal.
They're probably not intelligent. Women say they're intelligent. They're not intelligent. I've seen shows with panels of women, and they're most educated and all that, and they still don't be intelligent. So women intelligence is you learned information and then you took a test on that information. There's no critical thinking. Can't think outside of the box. Like AI is A, B, C. But if you took out, like, if you went from A to C, then the AI would, like, go around and figure out what B was. Like, AI would figure it out. Women would just be lost if you took out B. Oh, I don't know. Can't really think for themselves.
And if they are so great, how come they're still single? How come they're 40 and they couldn't find a man yet?
Whew.
They either swipe and then never message, so what are we doing?
That's the main question. That's the main question people should be asking. Why are you 40 and single? Hey, you think you gonna lock me down? Like, you think I'm gonna be stuck with that? Leftover woman.
How are people meeting? How?
1-900-9099 crime.
We're actually not meeting. Men are playing their games, working out, doing their hobbies, and just chilling, enjoying life.
I often get asked, this guy goes to me, I feel like just sending him one more text to tell him how I feel. And I always go, you're not his mommy, you're not his therapist. What is that going to do? He's already shown you that he doesn't care enough to literally respond. Why would you try and digitally slap him on the...
Or she was talking about some nonsense. Hey, I just got some new curtains, and the drapes match the curtains, and I'm gonna order some tile flooring, and my house smells like flowers. It's like, what do I care about this useless information that you've been texting me all day? You don't care about that. Women love to socialize about nothing. A man they talk, it's important. This, that, okay, and then what? Oh yeah, this happened, alright, yeah. How's this? Oh yeah, that's alright. But then this, oh yeah, the facts. Cool conversation, bro. Women be like, well, Stacy said this and it made me feel like, my feelings. Justify, validate my feelings. I mean, it was okay what she said, but the way she said it, my feelings. I have feelings. I feel feelings. And when a woman's telling you about something, they're not trying to solve a problem. They just want you to acknowledge their feelings of that problem. If two men talk about what you and Stacy said, well, we need to get to the bottom of this. What we gotta do? We gotta quiet Stacy. She gotta sleep with the fishies. You know what I'm saying? We gotta tie her up and, you know what I'm saying, send her off with the fishies. We gotta, I don't know what we gotta do. We gotta write to the Congress. We gonna figure it out. We ain't gonna just talk about our feelings.
Because they're too emotional, because they don't think logically. When you get ghosted, you can do two things. You can either go on with your life because nobody cares, or you can make a video on TikTok and cry about it.
What is that going to do? Why do you want to be with somebody who's left? And they're always like, well, no, it just helped me get my peace of mind, closure, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, closure's made up.
Yes, it's all about emotions and how they feel.
You think that if you write, there's a 1% of your brain, when you do that, you send that, you know, why did you ghost me angry?
That's that movie logic. Oh yeah, there has to be a conclusion. My life is a movie. I can't just leave this on red. I have to get on a plane and a bus and a train and he's 100 miles away. I just have to reach him and then tell him my feelings and then we fall in love and get married. It's not a movie. It's just he moved on. There was another girl. He wasn't interested. You're not it. He lost interest.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I was bad.
He saw red flags. There was a time limit. Like he's on. Look, if I don't crack this female dog in 10 days, it's it. Not on the 11th day, not a 12th day. You know what I'm saying? It's the 11th day and it's it.
You need to move.
Yeah. This is day 6 after my long-term boyfriend who told me he loved me literally the day before and he wanted to spend his life with me and build a life with me ghosted me. Avoid the
All right, now that's really a ghost. They was in a whole relationship. That's really a ghost. That ninja really went Danny Phantom. that ninja really Danny Phantom turn with the dawn.
By the way, guys, I don't endorse when you're in a long-term relationship to just ghost somebody. But I do endorse ghosting somebody if you just talked for a few days online or you just went on a date. Nobody owes you anything. You shouldn't have to give an explanation to somebody that you just saw one time or talked for 2 days online about how many red flags you saw in them and why you don't want to talk to them anymore. If you want to do that, it's up to you. I don't have the time for that.
She's pretty, but she's past her prime.
Keep asking you why. Even if you give them an answer, they will never be satisfied. And at some point, they will start calling you names. And for me, it's not worth it. It's
he
not
probably found a younger female.
anything to anybody because I don't owe them anything because I don't even know them. We just talked for a day or two or went on a date.
I'm feeling out loud because I don't know, grief is a journey. I can't even believe someone you love would do this to you. At the end of the day, this person showed their true colors, and I didn't lose anything because if somebody is willing to...
You did lose something. You lost a boyfriend.
Lost a lot of time. I don't know for how long you were in that relationship, but maybe you lost months of your time, years of your time, just because you didn't see past his lies. He lied to you in that relationship. That's why he ghosted you.
Or he got enough of the... He got to slap enough skins that he's good. I just need to take it down about 7, 8 times and I get up out of here. He got his 7th and 8th and he's like, all right, on to the next one.
Such a cruel and callous way when they say they love you that you're not losing a loving partner. You're not.
Are we still ghosting? Because I haven't been in this realm for a hot minute, right? Stepped my toes out, met someone in the wild, absolute craziness, I know. Seeing you for like 2 months, whatever, and then randomly wake up, ghosted, removed from social media, all that schmozzle. And I'm like, is it that whole type of conversation? Like, oh, sweet, your feelings changed, you met someone else, you're not really digging it, whatever. Use those balls that up inside your...
Like, even famous people be like unfollowing each other on social medias. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B and Offset broke up, they unfollowed each other.
Well, exactly, have a mature conversation.
How do women not understand that it's not about having balls? The people that ghost you, the men
Come
that
on,
care about you, so why would they
Cameron.
have explanation?
I'm like in disbelief that this has actually happened. Not the fact that it can't, like obviously no one's immune to ghosting, but I'm just like, what in the actual world? Are people still lacking the emotional maturity to have one conversation and go, you know what? Because I can tell you right now, you look more like a dick for ghosting than just saying, hey, no, don't get interested.
Okay, man, do you think those men care what you think? No, that's why they ghosted you.
Boys and girls, if I ghosted,
Yeah, I don't know which episode where I went over this, but it's like, if we cared, it's like you're my girlfriend, I would tell you I'm breaking up with you. But I'm about to break up with you, and you're not going to be my girlfriend anymore. So it's like, I don't care enough to give you the thing.
himself. I noticed this pattern of women come in and out of relationships, and most of them are always the ones that's initiating the breakup. And a lot of times it's about cheating. And I'm saying, wait, I'm talking to the one-on-one, and I'll say things like, wait, let me get this straight. You don't want the man that most women don't want to ignore. You don't want to date women. You don't want to stay by yourself. You only want to date the men that all other women are also attracted to and want. And you keep leaving him every time he does the thing that attracted you, which is mess around with other women. And I asked him a simple question. If you had to choose between one man and giving him 20 choices or 20 men and giving them one chance, which would you choose? Woman after woman after woman. I don't tolerate cheating. First or second time, I'm done. And my argument is, wait a minute, that's how you're building an icon. That's how people like Pearl and people in Black Pill are calling y'all whores and all this other stuff. Right. It's actually because you want the freedom to choose and you want the freedom to leave, but you don't want to deal with the consequences that come with constantly going from man to man to man. You want to deal with labels, you want to deal with the stigma.
Yes, if we say anything about their past, we're labeled as misogynists, as incels.
You want to deal with the judgment.
So why does dating feel...
If you're not a virgin on your wedding night, you shouldn't be getting married. So all I got to say about that. Or at least you should be wearing black, because you've been touched. You ain't pure. Take that white off.
almost impossible for men in 2025?
Dating feels almost impossible for a lot of men in 2025 because, you know, you look at the average guy. The average guy isn't getting matches on dating apps. He's not getting stopped or, you know...
If my wife ain't a V on her wedding night, you know what I'm saying, she's going to have a white dress, but it's going to be stained in pig blood. You know what I'm saying? Because she's impure.
Getting a lot of affection from women in his daily life. You know, he probably doesn't have a whole lot of friends. And so he's online and he's seeing all these gorgeous women.
It's going to be stained in blood and that black stuff from Venom, from Spider-Man. That black ish that be on Spider-Man is going to be on her. It's going to be on her wedding dress.
Some of them aren't even real with AI now. AI girls out there edited photos and stuff like that. And they're just suffering this constant barrage of them feeling inadequate by what their life experience is teaching them versus what they're seeing online, which is like a lot of, you know, attractive women or couples or stuff like that. So you kind of feel beaten down by it, you know. And
I really hate all women beauty standards. I don't like the makeup. I don't like that they all going to be this European woman that I've never seen. This French that's their beauty standard. We just like regular women. Just be regular. That's it. All you have to do is just be a woman. That's it. You don't gotta do nothing. You don't gotta shave an eyebrow. You don't gotta put on lipstick. Not nothing. Just be a regular woman.
Really does suck being the average guy.
That's why I be so attracted to tomboys. They're just all women. You dressed in man's clothing. Okay, cool. You cosplaying, But when the nitty gritty is, it's all woman.
Who isn't taking control of their life in today's day and age. There's absolutely no sympathy for them. But the good news.
And when you eat that peach be a little sweeter, cause ain't no sausage has been dipped in it.
Is that if you do choose to rise above this and do choose to actually start bettering yourself and start doing the things that is going to give you a result with women, then it can be possible to be successful. And the bar is pretty low because most guys don't try. Most guys just wallow in self-pity. They take themselves out of the dating market because they think that it's not worth it for them. But in reality, I don't care who I'm talking to. If you're watching this, like, you absolutely can change your circumstance.
What to do when you're...
Yes, you can. I agree. But most men don't want to do that. Why? Because women nowadays are not worth it, especially in the West. That's why.
What to do when you're obsessed with the avoidant who has ghosted you. The reason why the avoidant has ghosted you is because they can't handle how much they like you. All the emotions and the vulnerability that
Cap.
comes out to play when we like somebody is just too much for us to handle.
Sounds like woman logic. Sounds like woman brain. They're so obsessed with this man who's probably not even thinking about them. Dawn dish liquid.
Another woman that is very delusional, that thinks that the man that ghosted her, that don't care about her, they ghosted her because they care too much about her.
So when the avoidant starts to ghost you, what you have to do is just mirror that energy back to them, because when you
So basically,
she's probably low intelligent. Maybe that's my little 5-second
delusional.
figure out the mystery.
I love you, I miss you, and you continue to show up for us, you're going to scare us.
My 5-second Sherlock Holmes investigation probably was low intelligent, annoying, probably maybe materialistic.
Even further. And I know you're doing this because it comes from a good place. And I know
I need this $1,000 purse just because it's a Tuesday. Like, oh.
the avoidant person that someone is going to be there for them, and someone sees them for who they are and loves them, but you can't do that because they don't love themselves, and they can't even look at their own reflection in the mirror without getting the ick.
Of course, because they're vampires and they don't see the reflection. Yeah, we're just going to skip this video because it's very stupid.
So
I don't think a man ever in their life looked in the mirror and got the ick at himself. Like, only women get the ick looking at men. So it's just a bunch of women nonsense.
you get advice. I've asked a few people this, I had like a few mixed reviews, but basically, the last two times
But basically,
I'll go on a date with somebody,
I want to date someone.
Disappeared.
Yeah.
And I just don't
Like,
understand.
poof,
I don't get
are
it.
you a magician?
They don't like
Magician,
it.
yeah.
They found somebody better. They saw red flags. What's so hard to understand? It's so
She
easy.
seems superficial, materialistic, back to back.
Easy.
So now you're chatting to someone, everything's going well, conversation's good.
Maybe a little low IQ. Maybe she could be a little smart.
It's like,
Maybe.
money, whatever.
I don't know
And
yet.
then literally the minute they say, do you fancy going on a date? And I'm like, yeah, okay,
I
like,
fancy.
we've got
You
to
fancy me?
I've chosen a place and a time to meet and a date. And then they just disappear.
Okay, man, when guys have lots of options, they don't ask just you out on a date. They ask multiple.
Or he was just trying to. He wasn't trying to spend no bread. He wasn't trying to get the girlfriend experience. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you going down the girlfriend route. I was just trying to.
Women. He found a better choice, or he found somebody that he could sleep with easier, faster.
Or third option, he wasn't trying to put in time, put in whatever you put in.
So
Wasn't
he
trying to
needs
put in
to
to put in.
understand.
Like, where have you gone? I just don't get it. Like, why?
Courting,
Why
I
like,
guess.
what is the point?
When you're trying to
And
court
like
you.
I said, and some people said, maybe people are shy. And like, as soon as you say yeah, they're like, oh shit, like they live their bottle. But what is the point?
Man, they ghosted you because they don't care about you. When somebody doesn't care about you,
Found a
they
better
don't
option.
mean anything to you.
You know what I'm saying? His girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? He was with his girlfriend that day.
They don't care. They're not shy. They're not nothing. They don't care.
Being asking someone to go on a date, so too shy to actually meet a person in real human life. Other people have been saying that maybe they've been talking to like you and a couple of other people at the same time, and maybe they've got
She
well,
just
something
said-
also, but just say something, just something.
Why? Do they owe you anything? Do they owe you an explanation? Do you think that you're so special? That
He
you're
probably
not
annoyed her.
by somebody?
She might give him annoying vibes.
It's so delusional.
Hard to talk to.
You're owed somebody else's time. You're not owed.
Yo, we Sherlock Holmes in this episode. We trying to figure him out. We trying to figure him out this episode.
So do you want to go on a date? Yes, okay.
We figuring out the mysteries. Somebody pull up in the mystery van.
Of course you don't get it. That's why you're still single.
Wait, it's actually quite rude as well. It's very rude.
Very rude.
You can have a woman who's like a feminist, and when she gets told, that like, yeah, you gotta pay him alimony, they're like, I'm sorry, what? Like, no, he's a man, he can work. Like, he can work. He's a man, don't get alimony. And you're like, no, gender's a construct, and sex is
Like an only true feminist would be a robot. Like a true feminist would be a robot designed by men. We would just code it in her, and like she would like just literally be bare bones stuck to it, and she would. That's the only way some man someday is gonna make a feminist robot, so we could really have that equality. Or maybe there's some women out there. I don't know. That's fair. 50-50. Yeah. True equality feminists, and shout out to them, the real feminists, and I forgot what I was saying.
This is actually, construct socially, and you're a CFO of a company, and he's a really cute long-haired musician. And they're like, yeah, no, I'm not paying alimony. He's a man. He's got a strong back. Tell me to get a job. By the way,
I've had men in that situation go, yeah, I'm not taking that one.
5 red flags about men that you should just avoid. Number 1, he's got a real bestie. Number 2, he just replies way too quickly. Like, what do you mean that you're always on your phone, you're always just replying to me? Red flag number 3, if he is thinking that he can touch you on the first date, red flag, mean inappropriately, not, just touching your shoulder or something cute like that. He should be scared to touch you. Decide very quickly if you're ever there.
I mean, we going on a date. I mean, we kind of like are interested in each other. We should be able to get a little touchy. That's all I'm saying. It's like we going on a date. We like establishes that we're interested in each other. That's all I'm saying.
So you want the man that goes on a date with you and he's scared to touch you. It only depends on how hot you are. If you're hot enough, you can do and touch her and...
She's a good Pittsburgh 5. She's a good mid.
That's really funny. But if you're not hot enough, everything you do, it's a problem.
Someone who's
Ohio. She's a Pittsburgh 5, Ohio 6.
It's me because I'm just like flabbergasted by all of this. One or two days with this guy, had a great time. Felt like there was a connection. We had a lot in common. Had a great time. Left my house. Him saying I had a great time. I had a lot of fun. We had agreed we were gonna go out together again. Totally was following his lead. Again, everything I thought was great. Never asked him to be exclusive. I knew he wasn't looking for a relationship at the time. Again, never asked him for a relationship. I knew he wasn't looking for one. All we said was that we were gonna go out together again. Okay, talking for like a week. Everything's going fine. Just ghost me. Just ghost me. Ghost me. Stops acknowledging my texts.
Okay, man, he found somebody better or he saw some red flags that he didn't like. It's so easy. It's done.
Doesn't answer if I call. Ghost me. Right. Like 3-4 weeks pass. He sends me a text. Hey, what's your schedule like? Are you free to talk later? And I'm like, yes, please. Can we please have a conversation? All I wanted is just a conversation. There's no reason why we couldn't just be like, hey.
So she's in the S zone, S only. So he just hits her up when you're convenient for the.
This is where I stand. This is where
cha.
What are you looking for? I'm 37. He's 39. Like, what adults? Let's have a talk, right? So I'm like, yes, please. Can we please talk? Ghost me again. Doesn't answer. Like, what? Is this why so many?
So when he hits you up, if you didn't slag while y'all was talking to get the cheeks clapped, ghosted again. There's no further conversation. It's a slow Tuesday. Hey, what you doing? You pulling up and all? She's talking about her feelings and flowers. There's flowers growing outside and they glow, and there's a pink one and there's yellow ones. What are you talking about? Blocked. Wait till the next rotation. Hey, it's once in a blue moon. It's a blue moon. Hey, what you want? I'm driving my car and the brakes are squeaking. I hear this squeak when I drive. Squeak beep beep. What? Blocked. Nobody got time for these
Successful,
women.
beautiful, kind girls.
Another woman thinking that all her friends or all the women are successful and beautiful and all the men are creeps, all the men
Never believe a woman when they say their friends are cute. I'll see.
are toxic or
See for myself.
crazy, ugly, whatever.
Or single, because this is what we're dealing with.
Of course.
What is wrong with guys these days? Men with high testosterone tend to have what we call more
Because she was a 2, and not a high 2, a cold 2.
masculine features. They tend to be more attractive. So they have firmer jaws, they have broad shoulders, they have narrower waists, they have bigger chests, and that's all more attractive, basically, because it shows, athleticism, health, protection, all these sorts of things. However, when you get together with a partner and you decide to commit to monogamy, that's not very helpful, because actually what we need you to do is to stop competing with all the other males, stop with your eye on the horizon looking for another mate. We need you to focus on your partner. And so you do see a drop when people go into long-term relationships. It's not a huge drop. It's certainly not as significant as happens when you become a father.
Most women don't have that switch. Y'all mothers didn't teach y'all that switch from being what she said to what she said. I forgot.
That's a really significant drop for the same reason, because we need to focus on family. But yes, it drops because it's not a helpful hormone to have if you want them to commit.
Are we losing then a piece of ourselves when we are in a long-term relationship because our testosterone level is not
That's how much you define yourself by your testosterone level, I think. What testosterone is
She's
really
talking
about
about
is
men. Oh, excuse me.
Hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.
What did we learn in chat? What did we learn? Nothing. What do we remember? Nothing. There was women getting ghosted, I guess. Did any of them stories stick out to me? Nope, don't remember that one. Can't recall. Don't recollect. Did I even enjoy the video? Did I enjoy watching that? It was get throughable. Most of these videos make my brain hurt. Like, oh, how are these women talking? It's like a form of torture. Putting yourself through this, you have to listen to it. We on time. Video from 2 hours ago. Judge brutally humbles feminists after falsely accusing men. And then one word is cutting off is insta. Maybe it's instantly regrets something. I'm guessing. I don't know. Next video. How is this effing real? Okay, interesting. Probably not watching it. What does it have to do with the premise of these videos, this show? Why men are no approaching women in 2006. Okay, I'm a man. I can weigh in on that. Next, generation-wise, biggest pivot. That's the new name. This is Generation Y. We're on Generation Y. I don't know it. I don't know none of the names. From girl boss to where's my husband? Interesting. 30% chance of watching. Which video do you think we're picking? If you'd have picked Why Men Are No Longer Approaching.
Welcome back to Chop Time Pods. Your host, Rick. Yeah, today from Man Guy.
2026 is about to be the year that girls start approaching guys. Because look at this article. The young and the dateless, why Gen Z and millennial men aren't approaching women anymore. So yes, everybody's talking about it, everyone's noticing, and the girls are starting to change behavior.
The girlies.
And that's why my friend
Hold the line. Hold the line.
printed out business cards with our phone numbers on it that says call me. So we're leading the charge because we're not going to wait for people to come talk to us because
Hey, shout out to you girls. I don't even hate on that.
that's so lame.
Oh well, let's see how long this lasts.
Women always ask me.
Like, I've never made a scene or ever rejected a woman that approached me. They usually got their cheeks clapped.
What happened to men today? Great question. What started out as a good thing, encouraging men to respect women, has swung way too far in the opposite direction. Now, a lot of men are terrified of women, so they wait for perfect conditions before making a move. But courage doesn't exist without risk, and women can't respect men who don't risk anything. So as a man, if you want to be seen as confident, you've got to be willing to look stupid, to get rejected, to be misunderstood. So start by taking small risks. Approach women when you're out and about. Initiate plans with them. You'd be surprised how fast it'll work because women
I can't even hate on this advice. It's actually pretty good advice for men that want something, that want a relationship, that want family, that want kids. Yeah, you gotta take some risks. You can't just be risk avoidant and get everything you want.
nowadays, they're not turned off by that kind of effort. They're starting for it.
Dream on. We are done with the entitlement.
Did you know that 78% of men don't approach women anymore? Here's why that's your advantage. Fear of rejection, fear of looking desperate or awkward, which means if you're the one guy who walks up, introduces himself.
See, this is the part where I disagree. This is why I vividly disagree with this. Just because you're not one guy that, no. You're gonna have to approach many women, many times, many different ways. That's how you get the job done. And you have to be willing to take many, many risks.
And can hold a conversation, you're not competing with anyone. So no, hot girls are not used to being approached. In fact, they are waiting on it. Call me Approach for my comprehensive guide on how to master the cold course like a natural.
We're working on making it at least 90% before we start approaching again. Women stopped appreciating us and seeing our advances as a nuisance because of saturation. They started expressing that they wanted to be left alone, and that is exactly what we're doing until the scales tip back in our favor. Tamara.
Honestly, in this day and age, shame on the women who shit on guys who actually try respectfully to your number or approach you or stand in general in a public setting. After months, boys just up on the bar or after certain false alcoholic, and everyone's like, ew, that guy must be weird. They literally need to encourage you that no one does that anymore. I love that shit on the girls who
I mean, I do admit that's what wingmen used to do, is just to help encourage each other and you know what, let me go and see if I can break the ice a little bit between these two girls and I'll bring you back along with. So I'll invite you over afterwards. So that was a way to kind of go about breaking the ice and just breaking the fear of approaching when you have a good wingman.
Alright, so like that, I was like, where are you on Hinge? At grocery store again, they never got approach you there. So I got never approached me, specifically not in a bar setting. I have the utmost respect, even though I'm unattracted, all the number of conversation with girls, it's like so admirable in this day and age to actually have a mirror, and nothing does, you don't do that. So stop shitting on them, just be that.
Just be taller than 90% of the world, better looking than 95% of the world, and richer than 99% to even have a chance. She might even reject you then.
Like, she was a good mid to be accepting numbers. Like, she should be accepting her options.
So men,
See, this is the part where I think, at least on our side of the red pill, is a lot. It's pretty cynical. I mean, we're so cynical about it sometimes that it's just like, oh, there's just no chance that we're ever gonna find anybody. There's always a chance, man. There's always. Is it worth it?
I'll tell you what's worth it, boy. Some GD Dawn. GDI.
That's for you to decide.
don't approach women anymore because they're often referred to as creeps and they're scared of rejection. It's something that I hear a lot of. And I want to personally speak to this because I have a lot to say, because I am the biggest supporter of men being men and men pursuing women. Okay, so
It's like, of course you are, because you're lazy and entitled.
I'll preface by saying that. But the problem is, a lot of men pursue women knowing that that woman is not interested in them, and therefore leads to this negative culture with it. I can speak from my personal experience.
If men only approached women that give them clear signs that they're gonna, be okay, women would never get approached.
Very respectful person. For the most part, any person that has ever approached me, tried to pursue me, that I knew I was not interested in, that person did not leave thinking of, oh, I've been rejected, what a terrible experience, they were never felt like a creep, none of that. However, I cannot tell you how many times I have been diplomatic or respectful about the decline, and it has led me to being borderline harassed. Whatever the reason it may be at the time that I had rejected these people, I have heard things along the lines of not caring that I was in a relationship, or insinuating that my relationship is not going to work out or not serious. I have been told, don't worry, I like guys, so don't worry about it, which is clearly a lie. I've been told so many things under the sun. I've had people follow me. I've had people grab me while walking to stop me. I've had a man grab me, right? So this is where you start to have this negative perception about this idea of being approached. And so the issue lies in the fact of men being able to decipher when a woman is genuinely interested, especially when that woman is very, very clear with her intentions. When someone says, I'm not interested, I'm not available, no, anything alluding to the fact of,
Yeah,
no,
her first words is, I'm not
thank you,
interested, okay, I'm gonna leave.
That's how we create respectful encounters with approaches.
Keep walking,
That's all it
keep
takes.
pushing.
And I think it's just certain people that overdo it and give a negative kind of
I mean, women for the streets definitely overdo it.
All she had to say.
based on the fact that they have no idea how to read social cues or they just don't care to, and that's a huge problem. And that's my 2 cents.
Saying men are afraid is the wrong way to start this discussion.
Correct.
Men are not scared of rejection. They don't like disrespect.
So I keep seeing all these videos of these women complaining about men not approaching. In 2026, there's no reason for any man to approach a woman. And for two reasons. First reason, if she likes you, she'll approach you. These women are more manly than you are. So if she really wants that, she wants that. It's not going to stop her. She's not going to take a risk by losing you if she thinks you're that dude. There's no reason for you to approach her. You're either that dude or you're not. And she will put herself in your space and let you do the rest of the dating. Second reason is, why would I do all the work?
If a woman like you, she will put her in front of your face. She will be in front of your face.
Once you maintain that relationship. So why would I chase you to take care of you? That doesn't make any sense. That's not a deal that men should do.
Yeah, it's like chasing for a bill. Please, take the money out of my bank accounts.
Even considering there's no reason in this year to be approaching them at all. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand that the relationship is going to be only regardless. So if I'm going to be doing all the work in a relationship, as far as providing and all that stuff, and taking you out, taking you to dinner, stuff like that, whatever you're going to do, why would I be going to ask you can I do those things? No, you're going to do something. You're going to approach me. You're going to make your feelings known, and then I'll let you know if I'm feeling it, and then we'll take it from there. But for you as a man to go approach a woman and risk all that stuff for no reason, because what you think that it's going to go well just because you asked her? No, you need to make her prove that she wants to deal with you, so that way you can then decide if you want to deal with her. You're doing all the work to take care of her, like you're going after her to take care of her. No, you're doing her a favor. So why would you ask her out? If asking her out means you got to do work, she can do asking you out. She can approach you. She can let you know she's into you, and then you can take over from there. Because at the end of the day, you're still providing her with something. She's the seller. You're the buyer. You can't be selling and buying at the same time. Doesn't make any sense. So the least she can do is let you know that she's dating you. And if you're that guy, she will. If you're not, then you'll know the time. Because a woman will ain't gonna let you get away without letting you know.
See, this is the other side of this particular thing. Most of us ain't that guy, right? So if most men are just waiting for women to do that because you're hoping to be that guy. You're also never going to approach. So both people just gonna die lonely and single.
There's no reason to approach at all. At all. You're gonna know. She's gonna let you know. No reason to text her, no reason to message her, no reason to go up there and try to shoot a shot, none of that stuff. Just chill, be in the spot, and she will come and put us up.
You just gotta be around drunk, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Go to like a festival, the club, they drunk, they like, oh my god, you are the most gorgeous man I've ever seen in my life. You know, just they usually say something along the lines of that.
She's not doing that. Then don't do nothing else. There's no reason because you got too much work doing the relationship already. Why would you do all of the work? What do you think this is? Like, I'm supposed to chase you, catch you, maintain you, and love you, and you're supposed to be there? Nah, bro. You're gonna do something.
And you're supposed to release them when they want to go.
There's no reason for you not to be doing something, especially because in the front end, I'm making all the investment, taking all the risk. So if I'm taking all the risk, you're gonna have to show that you are worthy of that risk by doing something. If not, then I don't know what to tell you.
Perfectly said. These women are more masculine than we are, and that too for the worse.
I think I actually really understand why men are not approaching women. How? Beyond the fact that the dating apps have kind of ruined dating culturally. I also think the emphasis we've been putting on consent is scary. And that's, I mean, it should be. I think I would prefer that you are concerned and erring on the safe side. Obviously, this is an important conversation that had to happen. I understand, though, why men have gotten into their heads, especially men who care a lot about not making a woman feel uncomfortable, that they would just err on the side of caution and not approach a woman at all.
Correct.
Like, I understand that.
I respect women so much. I don't want to make a woman uncomfortable. I walk on the other side of the street. I see some women approaching. Oh, excuse me, man.
So we listen, and now it's a problem.
I really should be studying for my doctoral degree and not talking about this dumbass stuff, but I just have to tell you guys what this man said to me. So I was talking to this man. Oh, are you okay? Sorry, there's Coco. Anyways, I was talking to this man about how, in general, like, the men are not approaching women outside anymore, and I think we can kind of all come to a consensus on that.
Some women walk past me. I dare not even breathe. Oh, it's women. I hold my breath. Don't breathe in their direction. You gotta bow down, and there gotta be a pile of sewer water you can just fall into as a man and let women trample over you. That's what women want nowadays.
That just
don't even breathe in a woman's direction.
Really like 21, 22, whatever. And things have changed. Things are not the same. And I always equated it to COVID, right? I was like, okay, well, COVID just took away like the confidence, that ability to socialize and strike up a conversation with a stranger, or dancing with someone that you don't know at the club, which also.
I'm sorry, I was born with a Franken beans.
It related to like phones and wanting to be cool and not wanting to be exposed, whatever. These are the reasons why I think men are no longer approaching women in clubs. I've talked to this man. I'm saying this. You know what he tells me? And now I'm like, is this true? He was like, oh no, like the reason why men don't go up to girls anymore is because of the Me Too movement. The Me Too, the sexual assault. I literally said, were men sexually assaulting women in the club like all the time? Is that how you approach women, by sexually assaulting them?
No, but now anything we do in the club can't be seen as sexual assault.
Yeah, they don't want to get.
Stop
They're
going
scared
around
to
in
get.
circles as if men are just making this stuff up. No, because of Me Too,
M2.
easily women get triggered in these things with consent. Now men have to be even more wary of it.
What are we talking about? The Me Too movement? Yeah, no, we're scared to talk to them because da-da-da-da-da. I was like, just don't be a creep. Don't be a creep. What? And that he was being very genuine. And like, I genuinely think that other men genuinely feel this way now. Like.
All right, so the new approaches. Hello, I don't want to be Me Too. Do I have consent to talk to you?
Y'all literally said y'all feel safer with a grizzly bear. So why would we approach someone who's already terrified of us?
Roku self-serve ad.
Whoa, Dawn, buddy. The F is you talking about? Add your head. Come on, get that out of here. I'm about to go upstairs and wash some dishes.
I don't know if you hear this, but it's going to take more than women being pretty for men to approach them anymore. I keep seeing women complaining that men aren't approaching them, and as someone who used to wonder about this too, I'm going to tell you exactly what I learned and how we can fix it. Here's what I realized: these men are exhausted. They're tired of being used for free drinks, tired of being seen as walking ATMs, tired of putting in effort only to be ghosted or given.
Yo, we be seeing like the chick at the bar. Oh, that's when they run up to you to start a conversation. Hey, what color was the sky today? It was blue. Oh, that's nice. Hey, we're drinking we're drinking a $25 whatever. I don't know. The most expensive drink on it. I was just gonna get this little $3 shot. Oh yeah, yeah. Just buy me and my friend this $50 drink, and we'll be out on our way. What are you talking about? They literally was trying to finesse your mans with the lemon drops.
And listen, I get it. We've been talking.
I remember that. I remember the type of drink, but I don't remember nothing from these videos that we watched together. Don't do drugs. Don't do drugs, kids.
Created an environment where approaching us feels like a lose-lose situation for them. I used to think men owed me their attention just because I looked good, but here's what I learned: no one owes us anything. Not their time, attention, energy, or money.
She's not getting attention. She's like she's past her prime. What is she talking about?
But
She's
we think
invisible.
that being pretty is our main value, but then we get upset when men only see us for our looks. Think about how hypocritical that is. We want them to value our minds, but are we actually developing our personalities?
Never.
We want them to see us for who we are, but do we even know who we are beyond our looks? I had to look in the mirror and ask myself some hard questions. Am I showing interest in him as a person, or just what he can provide? Am I bringing peace to his life, or drama? Am I someone he'd actually want to build a legacy with? The truth is, we've made dating transactional without even realizing it. We expect men to approach, pay, pursue, while we just exist and wait to be catered to. But here's what changed everything for me. When I started focusing on what I could offer instead of what I could get, everything shifted. The relationship I have now with my fiance is proof that when you develop yourself beyond your looks, the right man will see you as a true partner. We wonder why good men seem unavailable, but maybe they're just protecting themselves from the games we don't
Oh, that's exactly what they do. We just protect ourselves. That's why we're not real.
we realize we're playing. We can't treat men like they're disposable and then wonder why they've stopped trying. Our actions have consequences, but recognizing this is the first step to actually making change.
Accountability?
If we want men to approach us, we need to show them we're worth the risk. Let's start being the women who inspire men to step up, not the ones who make them want to give up.
Exactly. If there are women out there that are worth us stepping up to, I think more men would. Just a lot of men don't see it, so they're okay with just stepping back and letting things go to the wayside.
Sorry, but approaching girls ain't coming back. Stay single, men. Retain your wealth and your sanity.
Hey man.
Yeah.
Why don't men ever make the first move anymore?
Because women want to be men.
No, we don't.
Wait, you're so hyper-focused on being a man that men don't want to approach you anymore. It's gross. We don't care about your independence or high-flying status. We want peace, not chaos that you bring with competition and trying to be better than what we are. We don't offer any value to you anymore if you can have whatever it is that you want. So, if you want to be approached by a man, then you need to learn how to be a woman.
Get this man a drink and a sandwich.
I just want to talk about the men not approaching women thing. If you are a man and you are watching this, you have to be not afraid to be rejected. That's part of the game. That's part of being a man. You have to be okay with being rejected. You can't be a beta. You can't be a pussy. No.
Like I've been rejected. It's no problem. Like yeah, back in my day, I used to shoot a shot or two, get rejected. It's fine. Life was on. I'm still here.
To go.
I hate women like this. Just tell you have to do it. You have to accept the rejection. They don't have to. Nobody has to do anything. They choose to not do these things anymore because of women like you.
Up to women and be fine if she says no. That's it. And it's not a reflection on you. She's just not into you. She says no. But go up to women. If you see you can go up the gym, like you can. There's ways you can go to women that aren't creepy. Like you can be like, hey, do you need a spot? Like say something about their form.
Really? You think us going up to a woman in the gym and asking her if you need a spot is the proper way to do that? Okay.
Or just like say hi. Just say hi. It's so easy. If a girl's looking at you at the bar, go up to her. She wants you. If you see a girl at the bar, go up to her. You don't have to buy her a drink. Just say hi. Compliment something about what she's wearing. Compliment like her hair, anything.
You know, girl, the same advice that you're giving to us men and what we're supposed to do.
I was just thinking that too.
You can probably get better results.
It's
Women
not hard. It's very
do
easy.
that.
You just have to be not scared of getting rejected.
Exactly.
That is part of being a man. So what? You want us to go up to you? So the girls have to not be scared to get rejected? That's what it's come to? No. As a man, you're the one that has to put yourself out there
And as a woman, maybe give us better signals and not be a whore.
and be okay getting rejected. That's
Oh,
the
no,
risk that
he
you take
was
by being a
off.
man. So man out there, one.
I was thinking women could approach. He said something else. I don't know.
Pull up your pants, find your man card, okay? Because I think you lost it, and go up to a girl this weekend.
This is all sorts of selfish. Why do men have to tolerate disappointment and rejection?
A lot of people keep asking why men don't approach women like they used to. Why dating feels so dry. Why everything feels cold and distant these days. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. Not the internet version, but the real truth. The real version most men never get to say. Men are tired of being misunderstood. Most men today feel like whatever they say is the wrong thing. You try to be nice, he's corny.
Yep.
You try to be confident, he's too aggressive.
Yep.
You try to show interest, he's too thirsty.
Yep.
Men got tired of feeling like they're walking on eggshells just to get to know somebody. Another thing, rejection is different now.
Yeah.
Back in the day,
Other side.
rejection was simple. No thank you, cool, move
Yep.
on. Today, rejection comes with embarrassment, jokes,
Yeah.
screenshots, group chats, even getting posted online. A lot of men ain't scared of women, they're scared of being humiliated. So instead of taking the risk, they just fall back. Another thing is past hurt made a lot of men go cold.
Yep.
A lot of good men tried. They loved hard. They gave it loyalty. They tried to be a protector, the provider, the solid one. And then they got cheated on.
Yep.
They got lied to. Used for money. Used for attention. Used for a backup plan. And after enough pain, a man learns to protect his peace. Another thing is men don't feel respected. Men want something simple, respect. But a lot of men feel like they gotta compete with the internet. But with money flexes and unrealistic standards, with toxic energy, when a man feels like he's not valuable or appreciated, he stops offering himself. That's just what it is. Because men don't chase where they don't feel safe. Another thing is the fear of being seen as a bad guy. Today, a man can approach respectfully and still get labeled creepy, and that's crazy to me. He doing too much. I mean, why you
They are
talking to me?
doing
It's a bad attitude that runs a lot of people away. When a man feels like he's just saying hello is a risk, he's not gonna approach. He's gonna just sit back and observe. The dating game feels like a job interview these days. Everybody's guarded. Everybody's scared. Everybody's traumatized. People don't date to connect no more. They date to protect themselves. They date to judge, not to understand. They date to see what they can get, not what they can build. And that energy makes dating feel very, very heavy. Not fun at all. See, men want peace more than anything. At the end of the day, most men aren't running away from women. They're running toward peace. Peace of mind, peace in their life, peace in their spirit. If approaching you feels like war, he just ain't gonna approach no more. Nope. If dating feels like a battle, he just won't date no more. Men chase peace, not problems. So if dating seems dead, it's not that men don't like women. It's that men are tired of the disrespect, the confusion, the games, the trauma, the judgment, and the fear of being the bad guy for simply just showing interest. See, good men still exist. They just don't want to get hurt again.
Yeah. That is so understandable in context to what's going on in today's world. Everything is so complicated, and women just keep adding fuel to fire.
That's why a lot of good men are now dark berserkers, paying $40 for everything that they need. It's always though they're intimidated, they're scared of women, scared of rejection. No, we're not scared of those things. We're scared of everything else that entitles being with you. And there's a lot more than that. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Really appreciate that. Thank you guys next time. Jeff?
We actually made it through the video. It's the Philly Phil Twitch Show. Philly Phil Twitch Show. Philly Phil Twitch Show. I'm Philly Phil. This is a Twitch show. I guess. I thought that was going to be a long video. He wasn't going to make it through. What's the other one? I don't know. I guess. Generation Y's pivot, the biggest pivot.
Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Rick, and his name is Destro.
Destro. Pick the Destro. Here we go. Dubs in the chat. Dubs in the chat, babe.
You're mixing music now? Destro, I didn't know you were so multi-talented, brother.
You're not ready for a relationship or looking for a relationship. We met on a literal dating app. We met on a dating app. How the fuck are you going to be like
Oh yeah, well she probably saw your red flags. He's like, yeah.
late 20s and put on your
Can't
dating
commit to
profile
that.
that you're looking for something casual or short term? I'm a 23-year-old woman. Okay, I'll be 24 in March. I have a child. I would be okay. Okay, I want to.
You should have thought about that before the child. Just saying.
And so it begins. You know, when future scholars look back in time and attempt to accurately identify which generation of women accelerated the toxic culture, they're probably going to point to Generation Y, aka the Millennials. The women born roughly between 1981 and 1999.
My generation, I'm 87, so I'm within those ranges. Oh, my generation was a bit. Damn it.
91, let's go.
21 to 45 years old. This was a generation that normalized I will never settle. Hot girl summer. My count doesn't matter. And I don't need a man.
I can see that. Like, this is what was being said a lot more often and while I was growing up. It wasn't the norm, but I definitely heard a lot of it growing up within my generation.
Please don't be a GI twisted. This is just an estimate. Now, before someone screams about the feminists of 1970s, yes, they kicked the door open, but culturally, socially, digitally, they're virgins compared to the typical post-war women of today. Generation Y women were the first to truly weaponize social media validation. Dating apps at scale, infinite attention, the illusion of endless optionality. They made it illegal to fashion and challenge the true power of the divorce court gavel. And here's the plot.
Oh man. I was about to say some F words, but not a cuss word.
To the greatest show of all time, the post-war pivot, the moment when I will never settle.
The other sad thing about it is they're ruining the next generation of women.
The settle quietly transforms into I'm finally ready to settle down.
I am 29,
Oh.
and the fact that I don't have my own
Okay,
family
next.
by now is so devastating to me, and it's a feeling that I've been pushing down and trying to mask for a while by telling myself, you know, I'm going to be a boss babe, I'm going to make a bunch of money, but the reality is that I've never cared about the material aspects of life. As a young child, as an adolescent, as a young adult, my dreams stayed consistent, and that was to create a family, have baby.
But yet, that boss babe mentality overtook that dream of yours since a kid, because if you really dreamed about it and wanted it, you would probably have it.
Listen, love and be loved and have a nice community and have stability. That's really it. Some people may call it sad.
We do not care.
But hey,
I need that song,
sometimes
bro.
want to create what you didn't have, and maybe that's a strong reason I'm also a Cancer. So I'm just naturally.
Oh, Cancer gang.
Right? Because cancers are just evil people
Bro,
or
what
something.
you about to say
What's
about it?
cancer? What is it? What is it?
And
Nothing like crap.
it just every day that goes by, I look at my little wrinkles, I see I'm aging, and it just feels more unattainable. It just really sucks.
But something unexpected happened. Men changed as well. Some of these men discovered they actually enjoy the bachelor lifestyle.
Yes.
I would be one. Trust me, I was married for a long time. I've always been a relationship guy. It's like nowadays, I'm enjoying the bachelor life. It's a lot less stressful.
Men studied every episode of Eternity in the Divorce Court and became terrified of being separated from your money, arguing about becoming a slave or a host body for a modern succubus. Because nowadays, every modern man is a part-time paralegal, and he continually asks himself,
I mean, it reminds me of that skit with, or not skit, but with stand-up with Dave Chappelle, when he was just like, oh yeah, every black man is a certified paralegal. They know exactly what you're gonna do, and exactly the sentencing. But nowadays, men know exactly the laws that are against them when it comes to dealing with women.
while that put my future earnings up for collateral for a masculine, dependent, sandpaper crotch housewife. Sandpaper is the third vote. The men
Thursday, we got the notes. Will I take a note? Somebody count the streak we on.